Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Chase Vibes back in another video. And as y'all can see from the title, today I'm going to be showing you how to make unique R&B melodies. So let's just go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, so to start off, I went ahead and got this simple chord progression. And then that just goes on for the next pattern. And all of these sounds that I'm using are one shots out of my Urgency sound kit volume 1 that I did with my boy Synthetic. Shout out to him. It's a serum kit as well, but I'm just going to be using the one shots in this video. As you can see, it has over 80 presets in serum, so it's all multi-genre, like virtual, hyper pop, R&B, dark melodies. So that was the main melody. So next I went ahead and layered it with this second one. That was that, and let me go ahead and show you the effects that I put on it. For the first main melody, I went ahead and added this Pro Q3 EQ just to EQ some of the low end out and some of the high end. Then I went ahead and went to effect rack, and I got this preset called Large Lush Verb, and that just kind of made it sound more like ambient. Yeah, so this is what it sounds like without the presets. And then this is after the presets. It kind of just made it more of a vibe. So for the second melody, this is what I did for the presets on this one. I just put a Pro Q3. I kind of did the same thing, just pretty much the same preset. Effect rack, the Large Lush Verb. Then Echo Boy, and I kept it on however you say this, is some type of flanger like delay. Then effect rack again, and I put it on modulated space, and this is what I got. This is what it sounds like without effects. Yeah, super dry and uninteresting versus with it. Just makes it sound a whole lot better. And then next I went ahead and added this bell that I made. It's just this quick simple 2 pattern right here. And that just goes on. All that I did for effects for this was another Pro Q3. Just EQ the low and high end out. I put on effect rack, same Large Lush Verb. I pretty much just copied over the presets like this. I went to file, save mixer track, and I dragged it over to on top of it. And then I added a Fruity Delay 2. I turned down the time down to about 2, and I kept the cut at 100. And then I added a Pancake 2 plugin, which is a free panning plugin just to pan out your instruments or drums. And I went ahead and designed this preset right here. And it kind of just pans it to the left ear to the right ear, and just kind of keep the melody moving. And that's pretty much that for that melody. Then this is whenever we start getting into more of like the unique side of the melody and this is why it's cool to have one shots, is you can do slides and stuff. So this is what I got for this pattern. I thought that was pretty cool. And how I got those effects was just a Pro Q3, again, just the same preset, cutting out the low end and high end out. Then I went ahead and put on effect rack, the same Large Lush Verb preset. Then Echo Boy, same flanging echo preset. Effect rack, the modulated space. Then Fruity Delay, and I turned down the time to 7, and then I turned down the cut to 20%. And then Pancake 2, and I made this preset right here. That's what it sounds like. And I use Pancake a lot, just kind of helps keep like the counter melodies and drums interesting, just keep them panning to the sides or whatever you want to do with it. So then next I went ahead and added this bass. Alright, so for this part of the melody right here, if you take a listen, I went ahead and reversed this melody right here. And all that I did to do that was just come over to the main melody part that I wanted to record. I went down here and pressed this little record button. Then I did Alt R, and then I just clicked start. So then that looked like this. And then after I reversed it, I had to make the melody, like I had to copy the pattern. So pretty much I just went ahead and just chopped it up into 4 sections, and I just did 4 was 1. So go ahead and show you all an example real quick. Went ahead and chopped it up like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and that just made it align to where it was lined up like this, but these were just reversed. So if you take a listen. That's that, so that way it's lined up with this pattern right here, so it doesn't sound off. So if you take a listen. Yeah, so next up I went ahead and got this vocal from Splice and I chopped it up, so this is what it sounds like.
I don't even know if you know if you lit. All I know is you know what you lit. I don't even know if you know if you lit. All I know is you know what you lit.
Yeah, so pretty much as you can see, I went ahead and just chopped one of these parts up over here. I just made it like a triplet over here, whatever you would call it.
All I know is you know what you lit.
And then over here, I went ahead and just took this part and I just moved it down here. Just kind of made it like a delay.
I don't even know if you know if you lit.
And then last but not least, I went ahead and took this part, dropped it down, and I pitched it down a whole octave, and I turned it down in the volume section a little bit, and that's what I got.
I don't even know if you know if you lit. All I know is you know what you lit.
It's real low. Just like that. And then this is what the melody sounds like together. Yeah, so that's that. As you can see, you can do a lot with one shots. You can add these cool little slides or whatever. Just some more uniqueness to a melody. Processing helps out a lot. For example, I'm going to go ahead and play the whole melody without all of the effects. So I'm going to play the dry version. So this is what the dry version of the melody sounds like.
All I know is you can handle it. I don't even know if you can handle it. All I know is you can handle it.
Yeah, so that was that. Doesn't sound too well, but you go ahead and put the plugins and effects back on it, and it sounds like this. So yeah, that's pretty much that for the melody, and then kind of just add some more spice to it. I'm just gonna go ahead and render a melody out and send it over to my Made Loops folder, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and like mess around with the pitch. Alright guys, so I went ahead and rendered it out, and then I pitched it down 300 cents, which would be 3 notes below A sharp, so it would be A, G sharp, G. So now we're in the key of G minor, and then this is what the melody sounds like now. Yeah, and then pretty much the way that I arranged it was just intro, hook, and then verse, and then went ahead and tracked out each individual sound. So whenever I send this loop out, whatever producer uses it, if they feel like they want to switch something up, they have access to the track out, so that way they can mess around with it right here. So yeah, that's pretty much that for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to go to drumify.com and go pick up my new Urgency sound kit that I did with my boy Synthetic. Contains over 80 Serum presets, and for you guys that don't have Serum, there's a one-shot version as well. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for supporting, and I'm out.